Oop. All right, it looks like this candle is lit. We are live. Boom, boom. Let's reload all our things here. Boom. Mamesy, first one here. Good to see you, bud. How you doing tonight? How was work? Shitty, I know. All right, we are live. We're gonna play a little Minecraft tonight. We're going to set up the new world for what will become the community server. We're gonna try a couple of different seeds, you know, see what we like, look at some spawn options here, and if we pick one, we'll start building out spawn a little bit, and then I can just copy this world to wherever we're hosting this thing. You dodged a whole bullet, huh? Like today, or you mean about this job in general? Like something new today, or? Oh, gotcha. Game mode survival. Actually, we'll create this in creative mode. We'll alter it when we copy it over. Difficulty will set up also then. So we don't want to do a random seed, right? We can we'll turn on. No, we don't need that actually. World type default. Okay. I'm gonna just type Murphy. Let's see what kind of world we get with that. Why are you the exception, Memesy? All right, so this is spawn on the Murphy seed. I do like that it is near water. I also like close proximity to a little bit of desert. You know, a source of sand is nice to have, even if it's not a whole heck of a lot. All right, so that's not really desert. That's just beach. This is the exact spawn area here. We've got some hills. Oh, and we've got a town nearby. This is intriguing. Okay, so this might work. We've got a town that we can take over nearby. We've got a decent spawn point on a shore leading to some major water. Oh yeah, we got ocean. We got more sand out here. Shammy, how you doing tonight, friend? Nathan, I did not complete Chapter 2. We will be back at that on Thursday, though, and maybe we'll finish. Yeah, that hill is a good spot. Let's go back to the spawn area here. I don't want to get too far away. Like if this is where we're gonna go, then this will be where we go. Am I lost already? I'm lost already. Where the hell are the coordinates? Okay. Now we're going the right way. Right over here? No. Over here somewhere. All right, so give or take roughly about here would be spawn. No, that doesn't look right. It was it here? Maybe we didn't spawn exactly. Yeah. We spawned kind of over here. This is where we spawned in. So actual spawn will be at 0, 0, right? So that'll be over here. Oop. All right, so actual spawn is kind of in the water. I wonder if that's why we ended up on that land over there. Although you would think it would just kind of put us Yeah, what happens if spawn is overwatered? Is that how that works? Probably not. Why don't we have sound? Music. Oh, music is off. That's why. There we go. No, it's a bummer you're not feeling well. Shammy. Hope you feel better soon. This isn't anything that I could let you connect to right now, Memesy. This isn't on my server machine. This is just local. Alright, so if spawn's a random location within 500 blocks, then it's going to be back where I spawned. It's going to be back over here. This is where I spawned in. I was like over here somewhere. So that's a pretty decent location. There's a nice hill to build on. I think every server needs a gigantic chicken. And we could certainly terraform a little bit at the top of this hill. And put a giant chicken here looking out over this. Or we can also put it over here by town. Although that's a little far away from spawn. Alright, so this is a contender. Let's not commit to this right now, though. Let's go back here. We're going to create a new one. We're going to try a different seed. Anybody have any seed word ideas? Don't give me one that you know from the internet. Just, you know, random stuff. Let's try random stuff. Memesy, you got one? You had a code word? A town name? Oh, geez. Okay. We're going to go with numbers. That's how you're going to do me. We're going to go with numbers. A Roach Murphy is the one I just did. No, we're not doing numbers. It's got to be words. It's got to be something I can conceivably look at and transcribe without hurting my brain. Oh, the seed. Well, I mean, the seed can be anything. It can be any characters. Not necessarily. Seeds are not necessarily. I mean, they will become numbers from the words that you type in. If I type Memesy in this, we are going to get a different world than we just got. I'll show you. See? Whoa. Oh, I created it in survival mode. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's do that again. Iki, how you doing tonight? I'm doing well. Rousey is a fluffy boy. Rousey is a fluffy boy. Let's make that creative. And I think everything else... Oh, wait. No, that's the world name. No. Rousey is a fluffy boy. Create new world. Let's see what happens. Alright, this is a pretty good spawn spot. We're high up. There's some hills over here too. It doesn't have the convenient nearby village that the Murphy one did. But it's got a nice little cherry tree. Yeah, the Japanese trees over there. It's got a mountain. It's got rivers. Sometimes there's a nice extensive just network of rivers through the biomes. And those are fun to take a boat down, you know, and go exploring and use the river as like a highway. Alright, so that kind of cuts off there. That's a cool looking mountain. That would be kind of cool because you would spawn in over here. Right? Over here on this lower level. That's where I was. And then you would look over and you would see that. You're going to spawn in like right here. You look over, you see the cherry trees. We could put some sort of a path or road, you know, some sort of a walkway that gets part of the way. And then you have to like maybe cross a bridge. Cross a nice fancy bridge. And then come over here to the shrine. The chicken can start here. What is build height? We're at 150-ish, 158, so maybe 150-ish we could trim it down to. Is build height maxed at 255? I forget what it was. Is it 512? Ooh, it might be 512, which would definitely give us plenty of room to put a gigantic chicken. Gigantic chicken. I think it's something that you can configure in the server config, so I think we can set it to whatever we want, but we don't want to get too obnoxious, because once you get... I mean, we can't even see the ground, you know? This would be cool. Ralsei is a fluffy boy. That was the seed that gave us this. That would be cool. All right, so maybe, I mean, did we already find a keeper here? We'd be spawning in over here. Down on that little ledge. We'd be able to see that. I feel like what we'd want to do is some sort of a path or walkway down. Get people over here. Get people over here and then do some sort of a nice path that winds its way up here, maybe. You know, goes back and forth the way that somebody would do that. I like to have organic builds if I can. I'm not very good at it. I'm not good at making them look really... I mean, organic is the only word I can think of to do it, but I like things to make sense as far as some sort of system of physics.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker. Toast Jam, how you doing? We're working on it. We're just sort of exploring some seed options. This looks like the favorite so far. I hesitate to try any others. We've got a really nice mountain with some Japanese trees here, the cherry trees. We can have a nice path that would, you know, explain things maybe on the way. We can have little signs, welcome. And then when you get up to the top, this would be the welcome center, and then giant chicken right here on top of this snow-capped mountain. And the giant chicken would be the provider of some infrastructure services for everybody. You know, there'll be a chicken grinder in there providing food. And I think I can provide renewable cooking services here too. Cooking and smelting. Stone bridges with pillars. Ooh, down into the water. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's like makes sense in a system of physics. This would be the Java version, Bill. We'd be looking to make Java version. Although I'm setting this up right now in 1.21.8, the old version. I keep hitting my mic. I'm sorry. Let's move that. Because the new version, the one that just came out, the update, doesn't work for me. It won't launch. It won't download right. I don't know what the deal is. The launcher is just jacked. It forces me to try to play in offline mode. It says it can't connect to the Minecraft servers and gives up. I don't think we'll build a city. I think what I'll build is an intro realm here, and then some community services right over here on the mountain, on the chicken mountain. and then let people kind of go off and build. The plan is to use a plugin called Grief Prevention, which allows for land claiming and ownership and trust systems, so that I could make it to where just certain people can build here, and you get a golden shovel, I believe is how it works. And once you get to a place, you use the shovel and basically make a square, and that's your claimed land. Oh, look, we've got a village nearby. Yeah, there's villagers. There's an iron golem. All right, so there's resources nearby. Yeah, this is a pretty decent spawn, and it's got a really pretty mountain. I like this mountain. I kind of wish the spawn point, the entry point, was like right over here, but what we could also do is connect this. Like if we're spawning in right there, we just fill dirt all the way here and just make it kind of a hill going down and then leading up to the shrine, the chicken shrine. So this is definitely a solid contender. I'm going to write this one down. Let's keep looking though. All right, that's CS3. Let's call this next one CS4. Oh, wait. I kind of like that. That last one there is my favorite so far. Ralsei's a fluffy boy. Well, what else do we have? What else do we have? Who has a phrase for me? Oh, set spawn is a thing. You're right. I forgot about that. So we could move spawn onto that other landmass. Yeah, okay. Okay, good thinking, good thinking. Susie is a mean girl. Let's try this one. Shammy, we'll do that one next. Totally awesome. Best ever seen. Let's see what happens with Susie as a mean girl first. Alright, so we would spawn in right here. Oh, we've got frozen tundra nearby. And an interesting looking mountain. I'm already not wowed though. I mean, it's convenient. It's convenient access to a couple of different things. To snow, to ice. There's decent land here. Go check out the cave. All right, let's go check out the cave. Yeah, not a lot of trees. There are some horses over there. Let's see what this cave looks like. All right, so I mean, it's just a cave. Just a cave. It's not large, it's not extensive. Yeah, there's not a ton of trees out here either. Although, on the flip side of that, the trees that there are spruce, and it is very easy to farm up spruce into a whole lot of spruce. A Murph cat statue at the entrance instead of a chicken? We could do that. We could do a big Murphy cat. Give him a fat little belly. All right. I don't think we like this one. I don't think we like this one. So far, still CS3 is the favorite. So let's try Shammy's idea. Create new world. We're going to name this Shammy for test purposes. Totally awesome. Best ever seed. Oh my. Spawns right next to a lava. Crying seal, how you doing? Oh, you know what? Somebody got Murph pets, didn't they? That just reminded. Who did the Murph pets? Who did the Murph pets? I remembered hearing it. That was Memesy. See, I see seal and I think of Murph pets. We don't have anybody. I don't know where they are right now. We have Odie here. Odie. 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 Yes. Oh, Memesy says hello. Yeah, you're the only one here, so you have to take the pets. You have to take the pets. I know, Odie, you hate this. You hate this. Yes. Oh, you absolutely hate it. Don't you? Yes, you do, but you're a trooper. You're a trooper. You're gonna take it. Yes, you're gonna take the petties for Memesy. Odie endured that. He endured that for you. Oh, there is a Murphy. Now we have a Murphy. Murph. Here. The Murphy, as always, appreciates your affections. Alright, so we've got nice flat land here on this one. We've got some horses over there. We've got access to lava right away, which is pretty good. Not a lot of hills, but we do have a biome change right away. Solar Flare VR, how you doing, friend? Been a while, long time no see. Good to see you again. We've got a Nico over here too. You know, still CS3 is still my favorite so far. I've got two options. Solar Flare, I'm either going to host it with a buddy, with a friend of mine, on his network on a VM, or I'm just going to host it right here in the house. Oh yeah, we do have a jungle. Okay. Oh, Murph pets for Bill. Not using any website for the server. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Solar Flare. Let's get you some Murph pets, Bill. Hold on. Scritchies are his favorite. Well, honestly, so far, this one here. So far, this one here is my favorite. We could use set spawn. We could use set spawn, actually, to put spawn right up here. At the top of the mountain. Oh, whoops. Sorry. My bad. Bad. Excuse me. There we go. Now we got it. We could spawn right up here on the top of this mountain. Although I feel like spawning in and seeing the mountain first is the way to go with that. Like set spawn to be somewhere over here. And then you see the mountain, and then maybe a nice bridge, one of those tall, yeah, nice little bridge across here. And then this could be where Murph statue goes. either down here amongst the cherry trees or up at the top of the mountain, which I feel like it could go either way, because the top of the mountain is, that's where Murph would go. He would be on the top of the mountain, but also we'd have to keep him low. We'd have to keep him fairly small to keep his head under the clouds. There's not going to be a whole lot in the way of rules. I will protect the spawn area with that plugin by only having myself be allowed to build here. And everybody else's land will just be protected by the same system. And beyond that, I mean, I guess if you built a giant phallus or something, that might be a problem, but I don't know. I don't see much of a need for complicated rules for a Minecraft server if you just have a good grief prevention plugin. I kind of like this mountain. I like this. All right, so this will be the seed. I think this is what Ralsei is, a fluffy boy. Of course, we don't have to remember that now. Now that the world is created, I can just copy this. In fact, let's go and delete all the other ones so I don't get them confused. We will delete this one. We will delete this one. And this one. And this one. So this will be the one that I copy and upload to wherever we're going. You want to build a Johnny now? What's a Johnny? Yeah, this is a real good spot. So how does set spawn work? I've never done that before. Is that just do we just come over here and stand at a spot and then that's not an accepted command. Spawn point. Is that it? I don't know if cheats are enabled right now, but they won't be. I'm in creative mode right now, but when we kick this thing off, it'll be a survival server. No cheats allowed. I got you, Mimsy. Well, make it worth it. Set spawn coordinate. Yeah, set spawn is not an accepted. Oh, set world spawn. Okay, and then we give the coordinates. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So we can do that. We could do that here. It's not too loud, is it? No, it is a little loud. Let's turn this down just a hair. Minecraft is another game with really good music. Very atmospheric. Yeah, so we spawn here and then maybe do like some kind of bridge. Well, let's kind of... We got a little time. We got a minute. We spawn here. We want a bridge across, so we're right here. We want to go to that level. Wherever we run into a block. Okay. We could also spawn in down here, although we can't really see the mountain from that side. All right, so yeah, the bridge is gonna just have to be how it goes. Maybe we just gotta pick a different. We want to go level to level, right? We want to go from this piece of ground to that piece of ground. We don't want to have a bridge with a ramp to it, or a bridge that changes levels from one side to the other. Ooh, hey, you. Yeah, so maybe spawn right over here. Or we could spawn in something like if we're up here, right? We build like a hot air balloon or some sort of platform kind of thing, right? And that's where you spawn. You spawn in at the hot air balloon. And then, oh, you'd have to, I guess you'd have to jump, huh? No. That's not good. Well, we could have... we could have a slime trampoline. That's your first intro to the world. You spawn in. You spawn in a hot air balloon in a basket. Hot air balloon up there, or some other kind of a floating platform, just something like that, something silly. And then you've got to jump down. You can see the mountain. You can see the statue if we do the statue. And then you look down. And there's your trampoline pad that you have to land on. I think that would be pretty cool. All right. This is going to be kind of a short stream. We don't have a whole lot to do. We could start building. I think we've got our seed. I think we picked our seed. This is a good world. Good little system of rivers. And we've got a nice little mountain. I think that'll work. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I don't want to stream nothing. I don't want to be boring. So I think we will wrap it up. On the Twitch side, we're going to go raid my friend Howie96, and I'm going to hang out there in that stream for a while in chat, because I don't like to raid and run. I like to raid and hang out. On the TikTok side and on the YouTube side, we will see you next time. Thursday will be a full show. Thursday, we're going back to Deltarune, and we're going to take a crack at finishing Chapter 2. Leonardo Padilla, thank you for the gift. I appreciate you, friend. In the meantime, guys, be kind to each other. Be kind to yourselves. If you're on Twitch, please hang around. Let's do this raid, and I'll see you on the other side. I'll see you in Howie Show. Take care, guys.